Yo, what's up, guys? I'm gonna read this to you. I am meditating, and I'm basically meditating all of the time. So I was reading this while meditating, and I thought I could read this to you because it's a very good text. And yeah, so let me read this to you. And while you listen to me, stay in meditation, stay aware, stay as a witness. Effort is the seeker. You have to drop laziness. People come to me and say that the morning meditation is difficult, that it is difficult to come at 6 o'clock in the morning. You don't understand what you are saying. If you are finding it difficult to just get up for meditation at 6 in the morning, you will have great difficulty in awakening out of the mind. If getting up at 6 in the morning is so difficult, how will you jump out of the wheel of birth and death? Just because of a small habit of not getting out at 6 o'clock in the morning. Not getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning. You may feel laziness for a day or two, but you are allowing your laziness to win, and you are ready to lose meditation for the sake of laziness. That shows that meditation has no value for you whatsoever. If you gave it some value, you would never have raised this question. Somebody comes and says that 4 meditations during the meditation camp are too tiring. What if I drop 2 of them? You can drop all 4. If 4 meditations tire you, 2 will tire you half as much, but nevertheless they will tire you. And I know that if I make concessions for your mind and say that 2 will be okay, you will again come back tomorrow to ask if you can do only 1. Because it is the same mind, you will get tired doing 2 meditations also. If you follow your mind, then tomorrow, if not today, you will be drowning yourself in laziness, because doing anything will be too much of an effort. Remember, life means effort, death means rest. So if you want to be dead, you need not do anything. If you want to live, then you will have to do something. And if you want the ultimate life, you will have to make the ultimate effort. If you want to attain godliness, then such small efforts will not do. Your whole life should become one total effort. You have to stake all that you have. If you hold anything back, you will miss. Here the risk will have to be total. Only then can anything happen. This is why so few attain. The reason is nothing but laziness. Even when you do the meditations, you are so cautious because your feet might get hurt or someone might push you. I'll do it this way so that I don't get tired. Why do it at all? Who has asked you to do it? But you are not clear either. You live in such a haze where everything is foggy and dark. You are not even sure why you have come here. What has brought you here? Somebody else was coming, so you just came along with that person, or you thought, let's go and see what others are doing there. You have been pushed and pulled like this for infinite lives. But no one can reach the destination in this way. It is not by coincidence that you will reach a destination somehow. A destination implies a goal-oriented journey. To reach a destination implies an effort to move in a particular direction with your total life energy. Destination implies determination, and as soon as you are totally determined, your mind will fall in one stream and your energy will accumulate. The energy in you is infinite. If you think that you have so little energy and that you will get tired so easily, you are mistaken. There are 3 levels of energy in the human body. The outer layer is for day-to-day activity. It is like the small change that you carry in your pocket. It is not all the money you have. It is just pocket money that you use for minor expenses, a few rupees. Once Mullah Nasruddin was passing through a village. It was dark, and 4 men jumped on him. Mullah fought them so ferociously that he almost defeated them. Only with great difficulty were those 4 people able to overpower him. But then they searched his pockets. They found only 7 paise. One of them said, "This is too much, Nasruddin. You have risked your life for just 7 paise." Nasruddin said, "I didn't understand that you were fighting for these 7 paise in my pocket. I have 500 rupees hidden in my left shoe." But then the thieves didn't dare to take his left shoe, because if he could fight so ferociously for only 7 paise, they said, "Goodbye, maybe next time." The energy for your day-to-day use is not more than those 7 paise. It is for your daily activity, for sitting, standing, walking, eating, digesting, sleeping, working. This is your superficial energy, the small change in your pocket. When you start meditating, this energy is exhausted almost immediately because you are not accustomed to using it for meditation. This is a new level of activity that has begun. Now, if you listen to this tiredness and stop meditating, you will never be able to enter meditation. Don't listen to it. If you go on with the meditation, then you will soon find that the second level of energy has become available to you. You have experienced this phenomenon many times. You were about to go to bed at night. You were overcome with exhaustion, so sleepy that you could barely keep your eyes open. And you discover that suddenly your house is on fire. Do you think you can sleep after that? Do you say, I am too sleepy? No, your sleepiness will totally disappear. Where has all this new energy come from? You were just dozing, and if someone had asked you to read the Gita for them, you would have said, no, friends, it is too difficult. You can leave the Gita, but now that your house is on fire, you are running around to put the fire out. And even when the fire is out, you will not sleep that night. Now you will stay awake. You will not be able to sleep, however hard you try. What has happened? The second layer of energy, the reserve layer, which is not the layer you use for your daily routine, has been tapped. It is because of this that you are filled with so much energy that all sleep has disappeared. If you persist with your meditation, experiments without giving up, then very soon a second source of energy will become available to you. Once this energy becomes available, then no matter how many meditations you do, nothing in you is going to be tired. Nothing inside is going to be exhausted. But this too is only the second layer. There is also a third layer of energy. The second layer of energy is your treasure. This too can be exhausted, although not as easily as the first. If you go on making effort, this source of energy will also dry up. And that is when the third layer is tapped. This third layer does not belong to you. It belongs to existence and it can never dry up. However, if you are lazy, you will not even touch the second level, let alone the third. Existence is the ultimate energy and it is hidden within you. The first layer of energy is of the mind. The second is of your being, and the third is of existence. Exhaust the mind, and you will reach the energy of your being. Exhaust the being, and you attain the energy of the divine, the universal being, which is eternal, inexhaustible. Then you are one with the whole. Hence Shiva says, effort is the seeker. Continuous effort, deeper and deeper, is the seeker. You have to keep on trying until the third layer of energy is tapped and you reach that ultimate source of energy. Then you are a siddha, one who has come home. Then you can relax. To relax before this will be suicidal.